Hi there, welcome to Lecture 5, where we are going to introduce Acts of Affirmation. Before we begin, I want to share with you that this content of the lecture is inspired by my upcoming book, Elevate Self-Esteem, Cultivate Joy, Resilience, and Fulfillment through Acts of Affirmation. A guide that came straight from my heart and lived experiences. It was written for those who felt lost, unworthy, or broken at times. And so you're ready to reclaim your worth and move forward confidently. So let's start here. Your self-esteem paints the picture through which you view yourself and the world. So naturally, how you feel about yourself impacts how you live. And when the foundation is shaky, your daily life often reflects it. You second guess yourself, you struggle to trust joy, and you hustle and hustle to prove your own worth. That's why this lecture is so important. Acts of affirmation are the everyday practices that rebuild the inner foundation. They are tools that affirm the life that you deserve to live. This is about ending the cycle of self-doubt, self-blame, and self-sabotage. By becoming more aware, more reflective, and more connected to your inner self. These acts are the roots of healthy self-esteem, and I will walk you through exactly how to put them into practice. As humans, we learn through experiences, often shaped by the people and environments around us. Some of us, like me, learn best through stories and connection. That is why I share my own, so you know that you're not alone in this world of unhealthy self-esteem. And when I was able to elevate my self-esteem and live a very fulfilled life, I believe that you can do that too. One quote that changed me forever came from Eckhart Tolle. He's the famous author that wrote The Power of Now as well as A New Earth. He says, awareness is the greatest agent for change. Awareness is the greatest agent for change. Once I started practicing awareness, staying present, I realized just how often my mind tricked me. Better yet, how my ego tricked me. My ego took over in everything that I do. But with time, I learned how to coach my ego to stop replaying the past and instead invite the possibility of something new. I began speaking to myself with kindness instead of criticism. I let myself feel emotions I didn't think I was worthy of. Love, abundance, peace, safety, and inspiring. One way to cultivate awareness is through meditation. But I was not one to sit still, and I had some preconceived opinion about meditation a while ago. A long time ago, I would say maybe in my 30s. However, I remember telling myself, why not? Try it, give it a week, and see what happens. That one small decision and intention sparked massive change. And in that season of my life, I wasn't just meditating, I was setting intention. I was journaling and reflecting. I was learning about human behavior. I host online support group for people with unhealthy self-esteem. And I fall in love with myself and becoming a personal trainer. Yes, I was really, really busy, but I was also becoming me again. And what I discover is this. When you begin practicing these daily tools, what I call acts of affirmation, your life begins to shift. In reality, you stop trying to prove your worth and just start living it. So now I want to introduce the 5 acts you will be learning in this lecture and the following session. I will divide them up by different lectures and then go into more detail of every single one of them. And just a reminder, these acts may seem just normal. A lot of wellness practitioners talk about it. Meditation, self-care, connection. But I want to provide you with one personal story to how to make it more effective for you, but also just a simple way to do it instead of, and the science behind it. So you understand the science behind it, it will be so much easier for you to embrace the change. So these are the practical tools that help me reclaim my self-esteem. And I write a book, heartfelt book about it that's almost getting published. And I created a more joyful, resilient, and fulfilled life. So here are the acts. Meditation. Not the woo-woo kind, not reserved only for yogis, just practical presence. And simple techniques you can use anywhere, anytime to quiet the noise and reconnect with your innermost self. Intention setting. Turning the big picture of your life into clear, small action items, but not just the checklist with actions. It's also about how you can find the strength in being fully invested and involved in these actions. So you're in the sense of flow, as I mentioned before. How do you do that? Life pie chart. We'll explore how balanced and unbalanced your life is right now. It's a simple visual way to identify what needs attention and how to move towards a healthier structure of your life. Journaling and reflection. This is how you develop true awareness. You begin to steer the car, begin to take control over the car rather than letting your ego drive it. Connection wheel. Because our self-esteem doesn't grow in isolation. It grows through meaningful connection with ourselves and with others. I want you to approach these practices one at a time. You don't have to do everything all at once. Start small and start now. You can even break my one practice into a smaller piece to start with if you would like. And before you know it, you will see your life through a completely new lens, full of hope, self-trust, and endless possibilities. Excited yet? Let's begin.